Eddie, we'll start with pre-season in general. Would you say it's been successful preparation for the upcoming season?
Yeah, good morning, Ben. I would, to be honest. I mean, there's been no surprise in the way that we've structured pre-season, with the games being really difficult with the Scarborough, the workshop, and the whole city to get us in preparation for our outer possession work, and then we moved on to Maltby and Pickering and Driffield to give us that opportunity to practice our in possession, us having the ball. I've been quite pleased with pre-season. Reflection, we probably played one too many games, with picked up a couple of little niggles, which, won't do us any favours for this afternoon's game. But, that's pre-season. It's about getting minutes in players' legs, and some players have clearly had more minutes than they need. So we've picked up a couple of slight niggles, which one of those players won't take any part today.
You mentioned slight little niggles. One of them players was Jack Walters. He obviously picked up a bit of an injury, came back against Great Driffield, but only featured for 2 minutes, then came off. What's the latest on him?
Jack, we've had Jack at the physio probably about 3 or 4 times this week, and Jack won't participate this week. When Jack finally comes back to play, he's got to be in a position that he can play the season, not play one game, break down for 6. That's important. So, yeah, Jack picked up a niggle against Hull City. More than a niggle, actually, a bit of a tight and a pulled hamstring. He went to the physio. He warmed up the Great Driffield game last week. Looked to be, good. He felt good. Of course, the first sprint in the game, which, was within the first minute of him coming on, and we took him off as a precaution. He didn't aggravate the injury. He's not made the injury any worse than it was, because we took him straight off. He's a sensible lad. We're sensible staff, and we took him off straight away. And he won't take part in today's game.
But equally, how good is it to have someone of the quality of Adam Stockhill to come in his place at left back?
Stocky's been one of the big surprises for me this season. A young lad, 17 years old, and has played, just about every game in pre-season. And to be fair, Ben, his pace is absolutely frightening. Not just going forward, but coming back as well. A player can have 3-4 yards on him. I still bet on Stocky getting to the ball first. He's incredibly quick. And for a 17-year-old lad, he's as brave as a lion. So, yeah, I'm pleased, that Stocky, we had a chat on Tuesday, actually, after training, and said, Jack's not playing, you're going to be in. It's your shirt to lose now, mate. You have a good game, have some good games, and, Jack will be trying to knock on the door to take your shirt. So, yeah, I'm pleased, pleased that we got Stocky. I think he's an incredible find for a 17-year-old lad.
One player that didn't feature against Driffield was Pete Davidson. Was that purely precautionary, and can we expect to see him in action against Bishop Auckland this afternoon?
I would expect Pete to be playing this afternoon. I would. He trained well on Thursday. He said after the Pickering game that he'd got a slightly tight hamstring. Nothing much. So, rather than saying, all right, go see Josh run it off and we'll crack on, it's a case of, you rest against Driffield, rest in training on Tuesday, train Thursday, and we'll see how you get on. So, yeah, I would expect you to see Davo play today. I really would, yeah.
We've obviously had a few...
Disappointed if he doesn't.
Yeah. We've obviously had a few players away on holiday, etc. this pre-season. What's the squad looking like now? Can we expect to see many of them back for this afternoon's game?
I think they're all back, mate. I think I've got a nightmare of 21 players to choose from. That's the only one that's probably missing is for this afternoon is young Cameron. But I knew that, and that's because he's suspended. So Cameron's suspended. He'll be back when his suspension's finished. But everybody else is available for selection. So yeah, looking forward to putting out as good a side as we can. Missing Jack Walters, everybody else is back, and we're ready to go. Oh no, sorry, we've obviously not got Denny this afternoon. He's on holiday as well. But again, knew that, not a shock. But you may see a little surprise out there on this afternoon's team sheet. Don't want to say too much at the moment, but new signing probably playing up front today.
Yeah, obviously no Lewis Dennison, but just finally, if we win this afternoon, we've got a home tie in the preliminary round against CM Red Star of Pickering Town. Do you think that's maybe extra motivation given how much the players love playing at Queensgate?
I think the players love playing at Queensgate, whether it's the FA Cup or it's a normal home game. Of course, nobody likes to lose, so we shouldn't need an extra incentive, to be honest. There should be no extra incentive because players shouldn't want to lose anyway. And the group of lads we've got at the moment, their confidence is quite high. They're a good bunch. They're very tight. Great dressing room. So they won't need an incentive to win today. They just don't want to lose. So if you've got that mentality of not wanting to lose, regardless of whether it was a home or away game the next round, it's that mentality of not wanting to lose is the most important.
Eddie, thank you very much for your time today, and best of luck this afternoon.
You're very kind, mate. Let's just hope the weather holds.
Yeah.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers, thank you.